Hi, this is Judith Lay, dietitian and nutritionist, and today I'll be talking about the energy density of foods and what that actually is and what that means in terms of your weight loss efforts. Now, energy density is about how many kilojoules are in the food compared to its weight or size. And for weight loss, you actually need to eat foods that have a low energy density. And that means that they're lower in kilojoules, which is what you're wanting to choose. Now, just to inform you a bit more, I'd like to see if you can rank the party foods below from the highest to the lowest in kilojoules. The following pictures will help you decide whether 15 grams of cheese with 2 Jets crackers is higher or lower in kilojoules than, for instance, 4 king prawns. So here we go, 15 grams of cheese plus 2 Jets crackers. Is that higher or lower in kilojoules than 2 squares of Lindt chocolate? What about alcohol? Is 140 ml of champagne or 260 ml of full-strength beer higher or lower? Which one is higher or lower? What about 30 grams of Christmas or wedding or birthday cake? Has that got more kilojoules than 13 pretzels or 25 grams of pretzels? What about 4 king prawns? Is that higher or lower in kilojoules than 9 potato crisps or 20 grams of potato crisps or 2 punnets of strawberries? What about a dozen natural oysters? Is that higher or lower in kilojoules? So the question is, which amount of food has the highest and which amount of food has the lowest amount of kilojoules? The answer is none. They're actually all the same. All those food items have the same number of kilojoules. They just have different kilojoule density. So these foods have a higher kilojoule or higher energy density. And for weight loss, it's important to limit the amount that you have. So you need to limit the amount of chips or crisps that you have, the amount of alcohol, whether that's champagne or beer, limit chocolate, cheese and crackers, and limit cakes. Foods that have a lower energy density, which are best to choose at barbecues or parties, are things like the natural oysters, the strawberries, king prawns or pretzels. They're going to help you with your weight loss because they won't fill you up in kilojoules. So I want you to think about which high energy dense foods, the ones that have the higher amount of kilojoules, can you limit today? And this was brought to you by Judith Lay, accredited practicing dietitian, accredited nutritionist, and sports dietitian for Philip Rankin Balance Energy Australia.